Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to show something I recently purchased. Did you know that Apple had a camera lineup in the 90s? I did some research and I came to the conclusion that it was one of the first consumer digital camera lines ever, which is really cool. The QuickTake cameras, that's how they were called, were released in 1994 and lasted for 3 years. In those 3 years, they also had 3 different models, which I all have in my collection, but I only have 2 boxed, so that's why there's one over here without a box. Both the QuickTake 100 and 150 were produced by Kodak, and the QuickTake 200 was produced by Fujifilm. It's also visible looking at the boxes that they changed their producers during this process, because the 200 looks really different than the 100 and 150. Okay, so let's do an unboxing of the 2 boxes, but I will first start with the 100, just a quick overview. Let's start with the QuickTake 100, the one without the box. Looking at the camera, it's a really weird model actually. It doesn't really look like the cameras that were out back then, because looking at the 90s, there were like the black Minolta cameras that actually looked like cameras, and it's just a really weird design, but I actually do really like it. It looks like futuristic, you know? To be able to make photos, you need to slide this right over here to reveal the lens and to make sure that you're able to make photos. On the side here, you are able to place the batteries. I think they're just simple AA batteries, so nothing really special here. On this side, you have the connection ports. And if I'm right, you needed to hook up this camera to your Mac in order to make a photo. The QuickTake 150. This is the one I recently purchased. I think I have 2 laying around with no box, but I really wanted to have all 3 cameras boxed, and I came across this one and I was like, I need to buy this. So let's unbox this. There's a lot inside of this box. First off, we have multiple floppies to install on your Mac in order to use the camera. This is a sealed package with the Apple dealers and service possibilities. I think it's good to mention all of these documents are in Dutch because I live in the Netherlands, so I will translate them all to you. This is a leaflet that says important information about your manuals. This is the Apple QuickTake 150 manual. Here's a note from Apple that thanks you for buying this product. Here's a manual for Macintosh Photo Flash. Here's another manual for Macintosh Photo Flash. Here we have a spare front cover. Here's the cable needed to connect the camera to your Macintosh computer. And here is the QuickTake 150. It almost looks identical to the 100, so yeah, the 150. And last is the QuickTake 200 camera. I love this design, and it looks more like a camera to me than the other 2 QuickTake cameras, so let's unbox this one as well. This one does not really have a lot in there, so it's just a camera and some cables. Here's a still sealed viewfinder, which you could attach on top of your camera in order to look what you were doing. Here we have a still sealed cord, which you could also attach to your camera, and you could put on your wrist. So if your camera would drop, it would like hang on your wrist. And here's the cable you needed to plug in your QuickTake 200 into your Macintosh. And here is the QuickTake 200. Obviously this one looks really different. I will put the box out of the way and we'll have a look at this beautiful camera. On this side right over here, you were able to put in your memory card. This is a 2 MB memory card which came with this camera. I actually did not test this until this moment, so we're going to plug in some batteries and check it out later. On the bottom, we have a slot for 4 AA batteries. And on this side, you had the options to plug in cables, such as a charger, or the option to plug in your camera onto your Mac. And on the back here, you have a screen, which is also new for the QuickTake cameras. Let's do a price comparison. The QuickTake 100 sold for $749 back in 1994, which is around $1,338 nowadays. The QuickTake 150 sold for $700 back in '95, which is around $1,218 nowadays. Last but not least is the QuickTake 200, which sold for $600 back in '97. That translates to a $985 nowadays. A quality comparison. The camera's qualities are actually all pretty equal looking at the normal specs. They all had 640 by 480 pixels and a 24-bit image quality. They also all three had a focal length of 8mm. The only real differences are with the shutter speeds and photo formats. Both the QuickTake 100 and 150 have a shutter speed of 1/30th to 1/75th of a second. The QuickTake 200, however, which again was manufactured by Fujifilm, had a shutter speed of 1/4 to 1/5000th of a second. It also was the only camera that had an option to insert a memory card. Even though Apple sold the QuickTakes to the educational market and to small business owners, eventually bigger and more famous camera brands released their own digital cameras. The QuickTake lineup was discontinued shortly after Steve Jobs returned to the company in 1997. However, QuickTake was reintroduced in 2018 on the iPhone. It's an option to shoot video while taking a photo, so you're holding your photo option in order to make a video. So, the QuickTake cameras are famous items for Apple collectors and Apple enthusiasts. I'm happy to have multiple and even two boxed in my collection. I will show you the QuickTake 200 in fully working order right now, and I'll be back to you later. Hello you guys, while I was recording the previous shot, the camera department broke. So I taped it all back together just in order to make this shot. So let's continue. I'm outside in my garden right now, so I will try to make a photo of the trees right over here. I have the QuickTake 200 with me. The only reason why I did that because it has a screen on the back so we can see what we've done. So let's try and capture a photo from the beautiful trees right over here. To power the QuickTake on, you had a switch right over here. So pull the switch, and as you can see, it turns on. So let's try and make a photo. I'll also try and make a photo of my balcony, which you can't actually see. Let's show you the end result. Here it comes. Beautiful, isn't it? I hope you liked this little getaway, and let's get back to the studio. Welcome back. This is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching the second episode of Recently Purchased. I can't wait what the show will bring us more, so stay in tuned, subscribe, check out our Instagram as well. The name will be also in the comments and in the screen right now. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.